welcome to This Knitty Life. My name is Rachel and I'm coming to you from Leeds, West Yorkshire, where I live with my husband Rob, my two children Martha and Theo, my two puppy dogs Wilma and Peggy, two hamsters, 6 fish. Hello and welcome to This Knitty Life. I am very pleased to have you. Are you coming up then? I'm very pleased to have you today. Peggy's just joining us. This is episode 76. I am Rachel, live in Leeds. Welcome. It feels like it's been a while since a normal episode. If you can find me on the internet, you can find me here, this_knitty_life, and I am Reward on Ravelry. Many thanks to those of you who have watched the vlogs I did when I went on holiday last week with my little family. They were really fun actually. I did really enjoy them. The kids have really liked watching them back. So that was fun. Got good amount of knitting done, I think, over half term. To be honest, this week has been quite brutal in terms of just getting back at it. That 6 a.m. alarm was zero fun all week. Was not nice. I'm very pleased it's Friday. It's Friday the 6th of June. June seems crazy, but here we are. So I've got lots to show you. So what I'm probably going to do in terms of the podcast is kind of pretend like you've not seen the vlogs, because I don't think as many people have been watching the vlogs as the episodes. So in terms of projects and things like that, I'm just gonna try and show you all the new stuff, because I did cast a couple of things on to take with me, and maybe I've shown a couple of things already on the vlogs, but that's what I've decided to do. I've just had a jacket potato, so I am absolutely stuffed, like in the I can't move stage, stuffed. Excuse me. Yeah, so I've got quite a lot of things to show you actually. I do have quite a bit of acquisitions, so I'm debating when I'm going to do that. If we'll see how long it gets. It's 2:30 now, so I've only got half an hour before the school run, so we'll see how we get on. So first one is a finished object. I have finished my hitchhiker. Don't have any knitwear on today, which is controversial. Don't think I've ever done an episode without it. Well, obviously this one counts. So this is my hitchhiker. This is Martina Bame. It's a donkey's old hitchhiker pattern. This is in Ching Fibres, Flamingo. I've had it for years and years. I've not blocked it. I've literally just wove the ends in just now. So I started off here, and we get bigger and bigger and bigger. I've not got my lights on because I'm in a slightly different seat. And to be honest, I can't find the Apple plug. Which the lights need to go in, so I'm hoping it's all right. Yeah, I can't find the Apple plug. So yeah, this is amazing. I really like it. This is for the Charlothon, which is the Franny Do and Giddy yarn. But I really like it. It's a really it's a good length and a good weight. Like the weather today has been crazy. I have been at work and it was torrential, absolutely insanio. And it was a bit nippy. So yeah, something like this without it being like massive. So it is 4-ply, it is just garter, it's super duper easy. This is just a bit of a cast off situation each time. Yeah, I really recommend this pattern. I've not used the full skein, I did keep a little bit. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'll try not to. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I haven't finished anything else, I don't think, which seems surprising. But I've made a lot of progress on lots of other things. I am going to take it off because I'm a bit warm, to say the least. What else? Right. So this is whips. So this one, in my gorgeous Down Sheepy Lane bag, is my hoodie shawl cardigan. So I worked on this one. We went to Bristol before we went to Devon, because obviously it's a long way. And I managed to get both sides of my short rows done. It's the hoodie shawl cardigan. This is Suzanne Summers. So Sue Knits. So I've got both sides of my short rows done on this. Let's turn it the other end, might be able to see better. So this is the front. I've not loose stitches. This is the front. And then you do the short rows here to lower this bit and to make it join up to this bit. So I managed to, I think I was nearly finished one side and I managed both sides in the end. I think I've done about 3 rows on the length since literally I did like 3 rows the other morning. So yeah, that's just ready to go down the body. I don't actually seem to have a huge amount of yarn left, so I might have to die candy this one. I did add a little bit of spectrum fibre in here. I don't know if the light's great, but never mind. Yeah, so that's coming on nicely, but just 4-ply and purling and stuff, it's not the most fun, is it? But I know how very wearable it is, so on I must go. But yes, made progress on that. I'm a bit hot and bothered. I'm debating putting my fan on. Right. Something that I picked up a couple of days ago. I didn't take this one on holiday with me. I can see like the fawn imprint kind of thing here, but never mind. I picked this one up a few days ago. I didn't take it on holiday at all, but I've been knitting a stripometry, and Fran has managed to cast one on and finish it in the time mine's been languishing. To be fair, I cast it on like last August, but she's inspired me to pick it up. So pick it up I have, but literally I've only done a couple of days worth on it. So I'm on section 3. This isn't for the knit along because I started it last year, but the bottom, the first 2 bits are from Botanical Yarns, Botanical Knits. A bit worried about this lighting. It's any better. Yeah, this pink is Botanical Yarns, and then these stripy bits, this is Ushitita. So what I've done is I had, I quite like these bags. This is What Mustard Made, the lovely Tracy. She's in the northeast. This is the leftovers from the stripes jumper that I made. I've got quite a lot of leftovers. So these are quite long rows, long short rows actually. So I've added them into here. So I did a little bit of spectrum to start off with, and then I only had enough pink to do one. I had enough to do more, so I did a green, did an orange, and then a couple in pink. But I could probably get some more, but just to kind of keep it interesting for me. But it is like, oh no, it's come off. No, it hasn't. It is like a jolly long row. Sorry, Peggy. Yeah, it's a jolly long row. So yeah, I picked that up just because Fran had hers on, and I was like, oh, I want one. Got one. So yes. So yeah, every little helps, right? But it's kind of piqued my interest again, so that's good. But these little zip bags are really handy. Dare I say I got them from Shein? Don't say that out loud, but you can get them on Amazon for 5 million times more expensive. I think I've got a few of them, and what I've been doing is kind of putting leftovers in them when I've got like a collection, because obviously these could just go in my 4-ply thing, but if they're together then they kind of go better, and I've got some bits and bobs that need to go in one. I was just kind of putting them in plastic bags, but these are prettier, and I like to be able to see it. So this is nearly outgrowing this bag, which is quite an old bag. It's really dirty as well. Little Red Riding Hood. So yeah, so it's nice that my interest's been piqued again in that. What else? So a couple of new castons. I think I've got a few castons. So a couple of new castons. This is is it Joe Knit Sews bag? I really like this one. Let's hang it off my wrist. So as I was leaving, again, I sound like such a copycat, inspired by Fran, I copied, and no, it wasn't even Fran, Hannah, it's Hannah who had this Drops Fiesta. So I copied her, and you know, if you've been a watcher of this podcast, you'll know that I don't really knit commercial, but at all. But I got this Drops Fiesta, this one, I don't know what it is because I've got 2 colours going on. But I have a little niece and a little nephew. One is 3 and one is 1. So I have knit, again, copied Hannah, a little jumper. The petite knit one, I want to say it's like the teddy bear jumper or something like that. So I have got this far. So my niece is just turned 3. So this is nearly ish ready for the sleeve separation. So it's basically like a mini lento in terms of like how you make it. So that's really good. In terms of acquisitions, I've mentioned this before, got these gorgeous new stitch markers from Rosie Retro. I've got loads of them, I'll show you some more, but yeah, these ones are like little discs. But really liking this. I am frankly a bit of a yarn snob, I fully admit that, but this is really nice. It's Drops Fiesta. I do think it's on offer at the minute. I'm sure I spotted it on offer. I got it from Wool Warehouse, but I think quite a lot of the popular colours are sold out. This neckline colour is also Drops, a solid. But I think this one, when I looked a few days ago, this was sold out, and the other one I got is sold out. But yeah, I've made quite a bit of progress on this. So you've not seen that one. And then, as I said, I also, my nephew, he was one at the end of February, and he's got the same. But I did it this last night. I split for the sleeves last night. So again, it's the petite knit one. So this is 1 to 2, and Kenny's is 3 to 4. So just split for the sleeves. Can't quite remember what colour it is, but it's quite obvious when you look on the website. But yeah, I've been really impressed with this. Really pleased with how that's coming along. I did use a different commercial for the neckline. I've got to sneeze. I did use a different commercial for the neckline, but I don't love it. Sorry. Phew. Just one. I can't quite remember what it is, but I got it just at we've got a shop called like the Hobby Shop, literally. And it's grey with some neon speckles in it, but like, I know that this is commercial, this strop stuff, but it still feels really good quality, whereas this just still feels a bit cheapy, frankly. But I have been kind of loving how much yarn you get for your money with commercial. Like, you know, like I said, I've not bought it for a long time. So yeah, so those are both there. So if you saw in the vlog, I knit on this a lot. One of the days we went to a little model village in Babbacombe. It was like a little model village. Rob just found it and kind of took us there. I was like, what's happening? But it was just basically looking at stuff. So I had this hanging off my wrist, and I just knit on this, doing all the increases. And really pleased with my progress on this. Yeah, so I only just tied the sleeves off last night. I tried to get a couple of ticks off my list. So that's kind of now nice and easy to go down. It didn't pull at all, and then all of a sudden I had like 4 knots. I'm just starting my second ball. I had 4 knots right at the end of the ball. So I stopped and then picked it up, and then consequently I've ended up with a bit of a thing here. So it was going really well, and then I had like 3 or 4 right at the bottom, right at the end of the ball. So that was really annoying. I'm sure you're supposed to report it if it's a certain amount. But yeah, that's really nice and easy. I can't think what size the patterns go to. If it goes up to, it's tricky because I've got little people, and now Martha's kind of 11, 12 size wise, which I'm not quite sure how. But yeah, they're really nice. I did get another colour in this, which I'll show you in a second. So yeah, that one's really nice. Oh, crack my back. The Tuesday before half term, I kind of fell down a bit of a rabbit hole. So I decided to make a hexi cardigan. So I have done them concurrently, is that the word? So this is actually all in Spectrum Fibre, because I've got quite a bit of hers. So I do have 2. So I knit one colour, then start at the next one. So you fold it. So it's a hexi cardi. So you fold it in a funny way, don't you? Let me see if I can figure it out. No, Rachel, it's not like that. Like this. Haha. Haha. See if I can do that again. Nope. Right, so it goes like this, and then currently it looks like it's for a little doll, but I'm not quite sure what size I'm going to make it yet. But it's just a basic granny stuff, but I did all that on one of my Tuesdays off. But it looks really diddy now, so it could fit like in theory, it could fit a very small human or a doll. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. I'm not quite sure who it's going to be for, size-wise. Martha is currently on a bit of a, I guess you'd call it like a kawaii kick. It's got another name as well, like, but she's all into the pastels and frills and layers of claws. She got some socks, and they're like ankle socks with like a you know, that you would probably wear, or that I certainly wore when I just started school, and they had like a frill around them. It's like it's a real different path for Martha, I suppose. But you know, it's what she's liking at the minute. So I don't know whether I'll make it a bit keep going, and it'll be for her, but obviously it is my spectrum, so maybe not. But yeah, that's been really super fun. I have really enjoyed that. I've got this gorgeous bag of delicious things in here, so that's been super duper fun. I've got quite a lot on this. What else do I need to show you? Is it this one? So you might have seen this on the back of the chair. This is my original one. Yes, it is. So I started this ages ago, so it's another one of these. So I started this ages ago. So this is a granny triangle. This is all in Spectrum as well, because I've got a lot of Spectrum. Did you buy her Advent? I did. So I started this ages ago. I did add a couple of extra colours on. This one, last one being one of my favourites. But it's kind of just been sat for a really long time. So I started the other side. Right. I've got like 3 Spectrum projects on the go at the minute, and they're all quite similar colours. Right. So I did start the other thing. So what I'd kind of planned to do, instead of doing a really big one, I was gonna do a half triangle and put them together. I've turned my school alarm off so it doesn't interrupt the recording, so I just need to keep an eye on the time. So I did start the other side. So it's quite different to the other one, but just whatever I had. It looks a bit cooler, doesn't it? So this is all like a mix of clubs, and I don't think there's much Advent in it, but there's a lot of everything. It's not a million miles away from this one, but yeah, they look, in terms of size, but they do look really quite different. This one's very pink. I'll hold it over. The centre's about the same. Yeah, it's not. My baby neighbours are outside, if you can hear them squealing. So yeah, you can see that it's not too far off. And then I'm planning on putting them together and then seeing what I think of the size. That'll obviously make a little lap blanket. But yeah, really enjoying. I've been really enjoying that. Actually, that makes no sense to put it that way around. I'm trying to vaguely keep on top of things. The mess is overwhelming sometimes. So, staying on a Spectrum kick, I do think it's highly amusing that like Spectrum Fiber's my favourite, and we're a Spectrum-y family. It does amuse me endlessly. Righty tighty. So, I've cast on this since I last saw you. So this is Stripes of Joy by Tiff Nealon, which I've got, I think this is my 4th. I love it. It's so fun and jolly. I kind of went for, I dare I say, a bit of a muted palette. I did mention in my vlog that when I started doing it, and then I was like, oh, this does actually look quite similar to what I've already got. So if you're thinking, hey, that looks familiar, I tried to make it a bit different. But there's loads of gorgeous stuff. I've put some of the neon neps in, so it's quite solid with the neon neps in lilac and a pink one. This one was the Christmas colour from last year. This was one out of an Advent that I got the full skeins of. This was a club, which I love. That's one of my favourite ones. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, kind of a bit of everything. That was a club too. So yeah, really pleased with that. I love Tiff Nealon's patterns. I did post last time, she had a sale on. Oh, my arms are aching from lifting them up. My energy levels have been terrible this week. Terrible. I do normally have a nap every day, but I feel like I've been hit around the head. Anyway, this is going super well. So yeah, just on the sleeve now. I don't know if I'm going to do full length ones or not. So where I'm at, I'm kind of here. So I wonder if, as in like, this is where I'm matching up to, I might just finish the repeat. And then they're probably going to be 3/4. But yeah, absolutely going super. Hello. So I thought I'd just take a little minute, show you where I am, and just talk about this pattern a little bit. So this is Stripes of Joy by Tiff Nealon, which I talk about a lot, frankly. What I really like about it, and I like that it's not just a standard raglan, and I do very much like a standard raglan. As you know, I've made a lot of lentos, and that's just a knit round and increase round, knit round, increase round. What I like about this is it's knit a bit, have an increase round, knit a bit, have an increase round. But obviously this increase round is different to this increase round because this is a yarn ovary one and this is a make one or yarn ovary one, if you know what I mean. And then knit a bit. And so like they're quite dramatic in terms of the increases, but I really like that you've got so many rounds without an increase, if that makes sense. So yeah, so it's got a short rows in. This is the front, but I really like that, just to kind of shake it up a little bit. And then you've just got you tend to do it in threes then eights and threes, a bit towards the next one rather than just stripes, as in just continual stripes, like 2-row stripes or something, or 4-row stripes. I just find it motivating. Goodness me, that child is loud. On that note, goodbye. Great guns with that. I feel like I've got other stuff, but minimal. I did knit a little bit on my bobbly lento, which is in the Mimi and Flory, but I need to have a little assess of that because my sleeves look really wide. I knit it on a little bit on the car journey when I wasn't asleep. I didn't fall asleep the whole way back, even though it took 4 million days. But on the way there, I definitely did. Yeah, the sleeves look really wide, so I need to pull that out and assess it. I took an insane amount of stuff with me to knit on holiday. I took all of that crochet stuff, and then I didn't actually have my crochet hook with me, which is really annoying. I've been using this horrible plastic one, which I don't like. I don't know where my other one is. Although we did find one in the cupboard at school today, which was mine. So thanks, Anna. But it's still not the right size. So yeah, made some really good progress on quite a lot of things. So I'm really pleased. I've been meaning to knit for my niece and nephew for a while, so that's really good. I think I can't remember from my last episode, I must have put the unicorn finished objects. If not, I'll put them here, but I'm pretty sure I have, that I made for my niece's birthday. So it's her birthday in May. Yeah, got my shawl done, so that's really good. Yeah, I feel like I've made some good progress on some kind of a lot of different things, but nothing in particular. And that's fine. And the whips are kind of overwhelm me a little bit. There are an awful lot of them. So I am kind of trying to get them down, but also I finished my hitchhiker and now I want to, like, oh, it's the 6, can I squeeze another one in? So I do plan on doing, I think I'm going to do a volcano trail, is it called? I've knit a few of these already. They're really good as gifts. So I'm very aware that the end of term is coming. And obviously Math's leaving primary school, and her favourite teacher she had her last year. I wanted to make her a little something, so it always seems really bizarre to kind of give them knitted gifts in July, which is crazy. So in the UK, we don't finish till the back end of July. I know that I was watching a couple, like I think Americans have finished now for summer, and Finland. But my school finishes on the 18th and Martha's doesn't finish till the following Tuesday of July. So I might do her teacher a cowl because that pattern's really easy. It's just round and round and round. Or maybe some mittens, but again, it's like, yeah, some woolly stuff. But I just kind of wanted to do a little something. She's been a real help to Martha. I'm normally pretty good with teacher presents, as you can imagine. Yeah, that's kind of, I do plan on trying to get another cowl out just for the sake of it. I don't entirely know where to enter them for a chance to win prizes or anything. I just kind of doing it for the momentum. I'm just stretch over Pegatron. So I did mention I got a lot of stitch markers. The whole bag, look. So I put these on my Instagram the other day actually, but yeah, I've got some gorgeous ones. So these kind of like, these are Rosy Retro. Speaking of which, look at my nails. Look at my nails. Yeah, these are super duper gorgeous. And then the little, can't think of it, you know, the little clay things, aren't they? But they're just jolly. And I've got so many stitch markers. I did originally buy bigger ones because I'm obviously lento a lot. So I do have them. This is on the large rings. I think I just got, you can get half pastel and half macaroon. Oh, actually no, these are flowers. You can see, but they're really nice. They're just like a hoop with a jazzy on. So some have got flowers on and some have got, you can kind of pick. Keep an eye on the time. You're going to pick up a vintage from the shop as well for Martha. So yeah, look, these have got like a Julie bit on. So yeah, they're really nice. I've got 3 little bags now. Eek, eek. Yeah, but I really like them. They're really nice. I'm going to put them. Right, I do have quite a bit of acquisition. Oh, I've tipped them all upside down. Tip them all over the floor. I don't think I can bend down because I'm too full. Do you know what? I'm going to leave them because the dog shouldn't eat them. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stop there. And then I think I'm going to do a bit of a commercial haul because I need to get a little wriggle on. Yeah, I did a massive commercial haul actually. Well, massive for me. From Wool Warehouse, and then I got some stuff on my holiday, so you'll have seen those, and just kind of talk through some of my plans and what I want to do. So I'll either decide, I need to sit up, I'm really tired, have I mentioned? I'll just kind of go through what I got and what I'm planning on using it with, but yeah, I'll try and find a little quiet window when the kiddos get in. That will be my intention anyway. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Oh, look at the lights, loads better this angle. I did forget to say as well, I've only had one person get in touch about the giveaway, and that was the one who won Hannah's yarn. So I've had 2 people get in touch, Hannah's yarn and the stitch markers. So I still have the Spectrum Fibre DK minis and one of Bex's patterns. So I did put them on the other episode. I will add the names again and pop that in somewhere. But if you can get in touch, if you know those people, give them a little nudge. But yeah, that would be really good if you can get in touch, and I can get those out here. The yarn has been received, so that's good. She's got that now, so that's really good. And I've put that person in touch with that person for the stitch markers. But yeah, need to get in touch from the other things, please. Right, I am back. Later back that day. It's now 5 o'clock. And I was going to show you some of the things I've been buying. Like I said, I did a Wool Warehouse order, so I got this crack-a-lacking order. So, like I said, I got the Drops Fiesta for my niece and nephew. So I think I got maybe 5 balls. So this is that one. So this is actually colour 14. But I did see a picture of this being used in an adult garment, held together with a floof, and it was really nice. I got one of these as well, this colour, which is 27. I'm sure this one was out of stock as well. But that's a really nice one. A new to me. I thought this one looked fun. This is Yarn Smith's Pebble Hairs. These are kind of, I was going to say with my niece in mind, but now Martha's new aesthetic, she'd probably quite like a stripy something in this. So this is kind of like, it's a funny like Pebble Hairs. My mum's called Hairs. It's like, you see, it's funny. What is it? 61% cotton, 39% acrylic, 100 meters. Dogs have just had the tea, so now they're... Theo, can you just do dog duty, please? Okay. That's Peggy ringing the bell to be out. And then Wilma's banging her crate to be out. And then Wilma too, please. And then she'll want to go out if she's out. Thank you.
Hello.
Theo's here too. Do you want to say hello?
Yeah.
I'd go this side.
Hi.
Here he is. He's had a haircut, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like haircuts?
No.
Love you. Right, and this one is Yarn Smith's Free Spirit, and this is Aaron. Look at this one. So I guess I got this. I got two of these. I got these in mind of a crochet hexi cardi. Who's just finished one? Laura of the Lonely Knitter. She's just knit one for her daughter. I'm hoping they're the ends and not a split. But yeah, so I got two of these, and then I got a random other colour, I think. So this one is, let me have a little look. This one is shade 1D0112. That's this one. And then this one is 1D001. So they've both got quite a lot of cool colours, and this has got a lot more pink in, I guess, but that blue and green's cool. So that's what I got from Wool Warehouse. So that was really quite exciting. I've not done a Wool Warehouse order for donkeys. Yeah, so I got a little bit of that. Where did the ones have gone? And then the dogs both at the door, they look cute. Thank you, Theo. And then I said I went to the hobby shop. Sorry, they're all on the floor. I went to the hobby shop, which is near where I live in Leeds. And then I got some of these because when I fell down the crochet rabbit hole the other day, did they both want to drink at the same time? Don't know what to do, girlies. They were knitting with chenille. So I got these teeny weeny ones. Don't do that while I'm recording, babe. So it's Serdar and it's Happy Chenille. So the tiny weeny, the 15 grams. So in theory, I wanted to make a bumblebee. So I got some bumblebee colours the other day. My friend at work's been encouraging me to try it. And then I got some other cute colours because I thought they were cute. I think they were like £1.20. So I got these. That's when I got the green bit in, not the green, this grey. Yeah, so they're teeny weeny. So actually, Theo, do you want to join in and show them the Snowball and Mango? Come around this side, they're here. Can you go and get the octopus off the table? Martha's got Sunday as well in her, but it's in her bed.
Alright, I can go get it.
So I've shown you these in the vlog, but if you've not vlogged, I went to a shop on holiday called Nit Bits, and I got some of this, which is it's green, yeah. James C. Brett Shush Double Knit. So some,
On the table.
yeah, it's like a limey colour.
It's very messy though.
It's always messy. So I got two of these, again for Martha. It's called Shush. But my friend Naomi commented saying she'd done a love note with it. I don't know if she just used it on its own or what, but I got these for her. They were like £4 a ball. Get loads. That's SH 112 colour. The meterage is 550 meters. Not lots, that's loads. It's got like 1,000 there. And then she really wants some leg warmers. I've got 3 of these. One's just rolled away. This is Rico Rumi. So again, I got this from Knitwits in Teignmouth. So I've got 3 of these, and it's cotton, this one. 100% cotton. She wants some leg warmers. So I don't know whether I'm going to knit these or I'm going to crochet them. I'm not quite sure just yet. But yes, this is all like the pastels that she likes, which is confusing when I've got so much primary coloured rainbows, because that's been my kids' aesthetic for years and years and is genuinely mine. But yeah, it's kind of strange when they take a different route, isn't it? Yeah, I've got lots of Theo's claws that I need to sell, which is all like froogie and rainbows and things like that. Right, I've got some other things as well. I went to that's all of the haul. I can hear Wilma just pottering about. Oh, I got these sunglasses from a tacky shop. They're just look, they're like iridescent rainbows. Fun, aren't they? Yes, we went to Nit Bits and we saw some things in the window and they were all like crochet amigurumi, and I can't do that. So Theo, do you want to show what we got?
I can't find something, but I found the dragon.
All right, okay. Which one do you want to do first? Theo's going to join us.
I'll do.
Okay. So Martha picked this one to the camera. So this is, what is it?
A dragon.
It's a little dragon. So he's got little wings. So it was the lady who owns the shop, it was her daughter. It was like an older lady and then like her, obviously, adult kids. And they do this one. It's got super cute safety eyes. You can hear the dogs up to no good in the hallway. And then what did we pick?
The face.
Closer. This super cool octopus. He was like £7. Look how cool he is.
Worth it.
Bargain, Theo, bargain.
Oh.
Probably wouldn't even get the wool for that. So this is in chenille. What did you pick? And what kind of animal's that?
I have no clue.
Yes, you do.
A cat?
It's a cat. And what's this one called?
Snowball.
Snowball, like off The Simpsons. The cat on The Simpsons is called
Snowflake.
Snowball. Snowball. And Martha's got a bunny, which looks very similar, but with longer ears, and that's called Sundae, like an ice cream. And then we went back for this one, didn't we? Because it's a little baby orange one.
We wished it to not let Daddy see.
We did. We snuck around Daddy because...
he was having a chat with a random person about football.
He was talking to an old man on the bench, wasn't he?
Old? Don't be bored. Take that back.
He was at least in his 80s.
So, don't call him rude.
An elderly?
Yeah.
Is that better? An elderly man. He came in the shop looking for some fruit pastels, but he didn't have any.
I got rock too. I haven't even tried that.
I don't know where the rock is. I'll have it after your tea. So, what did we call this one? It's a fruit.
Mango, yeah.
Mango, because that was the name of one of the cats at our holiday house. And there was quite a few cats. Oh, and then I got this one. Where's the other one as well?
And there was a dog.
And we never saw the dog. And then I got this one.
The golden one.
These were £5. Like, it's nuts. But like, obviously we bought, you hold some up and I'll hold some up. We'll hold those up. And then we got the bunny as well. So to be fair, my legs are over my head. Help! We got quite a few.
Wait, did we? But when did we get that one?
You went there and I got this one.
Nice.
And then I got some super cute bits and bobs for a little wooden tree.
Wilma.
Wilma! Just climbing after your ball.
I'll go get it. Be right back.
What, the tree or the ball?
Of course she leaves. Wait, let me get my picture.
Yeah, I'd been collecting lots of little things for my tree that I had, because I said I was going to make I had an Easter tree and I took all of the Easter things off and I wanted to make things for it, but I bought some things. We got this little chap as well from the shop, which is super cute. And these things I found from a maker on Facebook. She had like a surprise box. I just put them on my tree. Look, there's a little seal. It's gorgeous. And there's a little seagull, and there's a little hug. So that is super cute. And I'll show you the tree. So this is the little beachy setup. I did. So I got all these from just a little shop in Teignmouth. These kind of were everywhere, these, but they were super cute. They varied hugely in the price. I think they're about £3, but some of them were like £6 in other shops. I got this from the wool shop too. It's a tiny little one. This one we got when we went to the water park, and that was a £6 one, but I really liked him. And there wasn't a price on him, and I felt bad. But these were just £1, the starfishes. A cute little hut. And then I've put the octopus there. Got a little Teignmouth lighthouse and a little bird. And then that was just there before, but yeah, it's super cute. I used to have flowers around here, but it was Easter stuff, so I need to replace them. So I'll probably get some of those at some point. But look how cute it is. So there you go. Look how nice that is. Do you want to show them your fidget briefly? This is my new favourite. Oh, this one's too loud. I see. I've got one in my pocket as well. So these are from Tesco. They're £1.50, and they're just 2 magnets. And we just do this, don't we? So I was doing this in my pocket today. I was a bit dysregulated at work today, which it's actually Eid. So happy Eid to anyone who celebrates.
Yes.
But we were really low on numbers today, but still consequently I was a bit dysregulated. So I was doing this in my pocket. But they're really, we like these ones, don't they? And they're silent, so we keep them in our pockets.
I'm using it the whole day off camera.
Yeah, so I think that's probably about it. I have got my Spectrum Club. That is upstairs. It is, it's all the way upstairs. It's supremely gorgeous. I think it's my favourite one I've ever had, actually. I did buy the advent calendar from Bryony. I don't know if she's got any left. I've not checked. I went for the 24-day 4x1. I'm still umming and ahhing whether I should have got the DK. There's a magpie. I'm still umming and ahhing whether I should have got the other one. But that makes 4 now, which is a large amount of advents. I did forget to show, I did a bit of work on my litmus cowl as well. I added 3 more stripes on my litmus cowl. So I need to have a little assess if that is ready to be finished and in. But I think it's probably about done now. So that will be exciting. Also, don't forget I'm doing the Advents of Christmas Past. So I need to kind of get a bit of a kickstart on that too. I think I'm going to reassess one of the advents that I got from Georgie, Fibre Fox, because I did have it as her company's called Fibre Fox, Theo, and she's called Georgie. It's because we know someone called Fox. I did have Stripes of Joy in that, but because it's a fade, it doesn't really work. So I'm either going to rip it back and just lento it, or something else. That's a DK one. But I need to kind of get a little wriggle on that. I need to kind of sort out where I am with my advent calendar that I started. It was a Tolster with garter sleeves. So I need to have a little assess of all of that. But have you picked any of your advent calendars up? Are you going to give anything a little bit of a go? We need to get them done before the next round comes in and the guilt piles up even longer.
I'm gonna be back soon.
Yeah, advent calendars will be back. Well, back before we know it, right? Back before we know it. Yeah, great. Might just leave it and I'll fix it in a bit. So yeah, that's probably about it for now. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do super appreciate it. If you've made it to the end, what emoji should they leave me?
Oh, you should do a rainbow and put I love Theo and Mummy.
Okay, you can leave a rainbow.
And I love Theo.
My rainbow nails. I read a book about rainbow today. It's called How to Catch a Rainbow. I read it to my class. I say my class. There was only 2 of them.
Rainbow sunglasses.
I do. I have shown my rainbow sunglasses off. So yeah, if you've got to this far, you can leave me
a rainbow.
A rainbow.
And a like and a subscribe.
And a like and a subscribe. Yeah, so again, you can find me on Instagram as this_Knitty_life, and I am
somewhere over here. I have no clue.
Reward. I'll put it over your face. And reward on Ravelry. So yeah, do some liking and subscribing.
Yes, probably won't though.
Yeah, probably. He's nothing but honest.
Oh, you have lots though.
I do have lots, yes. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Right, will that do?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right then. Tatty bye. I'll catch you later, alligator. Oh, you're